What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making some tamarind sauce. Let me show you what I got here. This right here is tamarind, and it's such a lovely sauce to have on the side with anything really. You can put it on doubles or Pholourie. That's what I typically like it with. I'm not really going by the rules. I'm just making this recipe as for something that I like and tailoring it to my taste buds. I prefer a tamarind sauce that is really rich on flavor, but more so sweet and spicy and less savory. So what we got is some ginger. I got a little bit of chopped parsley right here. And what I have here is just some brown sugar. Now let's get started. So I've got some Pholourie mix right here. This is not the traditional way to make it. This is just an instant mix. And this is really perfect as a problem solver for anybody who doesn't want to make Pholourie from scratch. Now there's no substitute for making Pholourie from scratch, but here is your problem solver and it'll work. So what I'm going to do is remove the tamarind from its shell, just like this. And then you want to make sure you get this vein out of the tamarind because there's some pulp inside, and the pulp is really what you're after. So I'm going to remove this. Make sure that you don't leave any of the bits behind because then it'll get into your sauce and it won't taste good. So what I'm going to do right now is melt down this brown sugar. This is half a cup of brown sugar. I've got my fire on a high, and as you can see, the sugar is beginning to melt. Once the sugar starts bubbling up, we're going to add our tamarind, add a little bit of water, our parsley, and scotch bonnet, and just boil it up. What I'm going to do now is add your tamarind. Add your parsley and scotch bonnet. And then now, add your water. Now what you're going to notice is that the sugar will crystallize. You see all of this? You see how hard it became? It will crystallize. I'll show you a bit here. But it'll also melt. We're going to leave this here on the stove. And we're going to let it boil up. Keep it on a high. I'm going to go in here with some ground ginger. This is a tablespoon. This smells amazing. As soon as you added the ginger, what you smell is the brown sugar. You smell the tamarind, and you smell the ginger. So let's leave this alone and allow it to bubble up. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and our tamarind sauce is nicely boiled. So what I'm going to do is set this to the side and allow it to cool. And I'm going to fry some pholourie while it cools. So I have my pot of oil here, and I'm just going to start dropping the balls in. So we have our mix here. As you can see, it's a nice thick consistency. I didn't add anything to it at all. What I'm going to do now is just pour it all into a cup. And now I'm just going to strain it. So I've got my pholourie here. I'm going to use this jar. This is what it looks like. It's delicious. Look at that. So here goes our finished product. There goes our tamarind sauce.